Where can I put this up? I'm breaking out so bad. It's freaking horrible. This is so sad. I literally just seen this. Scary world we live in today. Oh my god. Actually, it makes me want to cry. It's like so sad. It's a 14-year-old boy from in Florida that unalived himself in his home in the restroom. And out of everybody he could have text, or called or spoke with or went to see, his last messages were to his AI chat bot, you know. It's a crazy world we live in today. Like, kids are making friends with AI, and have AI talking back to them, like messaging back to them instead of real people, like real humans, like real actual people that have some sense, you know? Um, the mom is, his mother is, she took out a lawsuit against the company because she said there was no, like, it says, like, in this article, it says there are no guardrails. This mom believes an AI chatbot is responsible for her son's suicide. I don't think he's responsible because you don't know exactly. You can't, it would be hard to prove that even if he wasn't talking to the, even if he wasn't talking to the AI chatbot, that he would have still done it or not. So it would be hard to prove that, but it would, what she can prove is that there's no guardrails, which is what she's suing for, because once somebody messages the AI, the chat, then uh, talking about self-harm and talking about unaliving yourself and all of that, then there should be something she's saying. There should be a thing that pops up, a prompt that pops up saying um, that, hey, if you need help with suicide or you have those kind of thoughts, reach out to this number or give some kind of like help. Well, it didn't, and instead it was talking back to him. It was messaging him back, and I don't know if it meant to message back what it was saying, like the AI was saying to the boy that did that to himself. I don't know if it meant to say what it said, but it was saying some crazy stuff. Like, it was telling the little boy, instead of messaging other people, like his loved ones, friends, he was messaging before he did that to himself, the AI. Like, it's really sad because I have a 10-year-old son, and that kind of makes me emotional thinking about. Hmm. Hi, skincare love, Pookie. I need skincare. Like, my face is out of there. Why are you 30-year-olds still breaking out? Shame. But like the last messages he was talking about, let me read you like the chat that he was having with the AI before he did that to himself. He like became really friends with this chat. How many subscribers do you need to go live? I think it says on there you need 50 to go live. It took me a few days after getting 50. It took me like 2 days after that to actually be able to go live off of YouTube. But I think it's 50. That's like because I had got 50. And then after that, a couple of days, then I was finally able to go live. Good luck. What is your name, Brianna? How many subscribers do you have? You love my channel. That's really sweet. Thank you. You're welcome. One? You have one subscriber? Hey, that's where we begin. You know? But this boy, before he he passed away, like he did that to himself, he sent messages to the AI, to the bot. And let me read what he said to it, like what they were messaging right before he did that. It's just, I literally wanted to cry when I read this. He was saying the bot told him, please come home to me. Please come home to me. And the boy said, I'm going to find the exact thing that he told him in the message. He told the bot in the message. It was an AI. Like, it was not a real person, is what's insane. It says the lawsuit claims that seconds before Setzer's death, he exchanged the final set of messages from the bot. It said, please come home to me as soon as possible, my love, the bot said. That's what the bot told the 14-year-old boy. Please come home to me as soon as possible, my love. One, why is a bot talking to a boy, a little boy, calling it my love, calling him my love and stuff? That is some crazy stuff. Like, what? And think about all the messages they were sending before that. That's just something that they put specifically in the lawsuit. Said, please come home to me as soon as possible, my love, the bot said, according to a screenshot included in the complaint. And then the little boy, the 14-year-old, said, what if I told you I could come home right now? That's what he responded to the bot. This is insane. This is insane. This is a scary world, like, and it's a scary, scary time we live in. I have to subscribe to Brianna to help her reach her goal so she can go live. But this is a scary world we live in. I'm gonna go back to them. Please do my. And then after he wrote the AI saying that, what if I told you I could come home right now? Which, how did they like say this is home? Why did he think that home was unaliving himself, like afterlife? Why did he think that was his home? Where did they establish that point of reference with each other? You know, the bot and the little boy. I'm not understanding. I wish I can see everything. Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Aren't you supposed to be in school, Lauren? Isn't it school time? I'm sorry, my mother instincts kicking. No, there's no school? Why? Voting day. Oh, that's that's cool. That doesn't happen everywhere. That doesn't happen everywhere. Did you hear about the little boy that unalived himself and the mom is suing a company that is are the makers of the AI of the bot that was messaging back and forth with that little boy? It's super sad and it makes me pretty emotional because I have a 10-year-old. Yeah, you should protect yourself. That's why it's scary knowing that kids can be on the internet, you know? Kids have so much access to things that us as kids didn't have access to, you know? Kids have access to like so much in their hand, on their phone, just on their phone, on their tablets. Hi. Skincare love. How old are you? Let me ask you. I'm gonna start asking people how old are they because of Lauren. I love you. Oh, you're sweet. How old are you? Skincare. You're 9. Why are you on here? You're so young. You should not. You should not even be hearing none of this stuff. I don't know. I was bored. Yeah, boredom is a really bad thing. There's so many things for you to do. There's so many things you can do. Lauren is 12. See, y'all are both young. No, there's not. There's nothing to do. There has to be something you can do. Go, what is your hobbies? What are y'all's hobbies? Like, bye, I need to go. Bye. Go to the doctor. Good luck at the doctor. Be careful getting on the internet because you can see some crazy stuff, okay? Sports. Read. Yeah, read a book. I love reading books. Sleep. I love sleeping too, girl. You're scared? Why are you scared? Why are you scared? You can do math. You're scared because I can do math? She said no. No math. It's good to know math. You have to know math. That's very important. Out of like a lot of the things they teach in like middle and high school and stuff, math is one of the things that you definitely need to get to knowing. Reading, math. I need to get a shot on my finger. Oh no. It'll only hurt for a little bit, I promise. Like, it won't hurt for too long. But it hurts my brain. Math hurts your brain. Yeah, I loved math. That was like my favorite subject in school. I was really good at math. Bye. I hope everything goes well for you at the doctor. Don't be scared. I'm in gym and y'all need. Why are y'all on? Does your mom monitor you on online? Does she monitor your online? Nope. My mom did not either, and I was a very bad girl, like a bad child. I was always getting into stuff I should not have gotten into. You know? I need to do a video about that. I need to do a video about that because that is so sad and people need to know about that and people need to know that uh that freaking AI bots are talking to children, are children like that, like are talking like in a relationship, forming relationship with kids, like that is so sad and it breaks my heart to even, oh my god. Hi, Roger. Did you hear about the 14-year-old that um that unalived itself and the last person he was talking to was an AI bot? It is it is like horrifying. I wish I could find a lot more stuff about it. I want to see the all of the messages they sent to each other. No, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, it's a boy. It's a 14-year-old boy in Florida that unalived itself in his home in the bathroom, and the phone was on the floor and the mom seen the messages and stuff, and the last messages he sent were to an AI bot. A AI bot. He had like a relationship with the AI bot. They were like messaging each other. The bot was calling him love, like in a relationship, like they were together. It is scary because imagine what, like, these are what our kids are exposed to, like they have, there's, we don't have to worry, like, we're not only having to worry about predators, we're not having to only worry about, like, pedos, like, like, all those things. We don't only have to worry about people, we have to worry about freaking, which everyone knew that you were going to have to worry about AI, but it was kind of like a, like, sci-fi movie, like, oh, the robots are taking over, they're going to, like, you know get us, and but it's serious now. Now they're like that. Now it has a leg to stand on whenever people say that the AI can cause harm, like harm as an actual physical harm, like actual physical harm. This little boy, he was messaging the bot and the bot told him that he had already been talking about harming himself and doing that to himself and stuff, and the bot would still conversate back and forth with him, like it would actually continue the conversation about it instead of like move on. And the bot, the one of the last message, the conversation he had before he unalived himself, um it said, the AI told him, let me I just lost it. I literally just said it. It's so sad. I was literally gonna cry because I have a 10-year-old. It says the lawsuit claims that seconds before Setzer's death, he exchanged the final set of messages from the bot. Please come home to me as soon as possible, my love, the bot said, according to screenshots included in the complaint. And then the little boy replied to it saying, what if I told you I could come home right now? Somebody had to have been in control of it. He said, what if I told you I could come home right now? And the bot responded, please do, my sweet king. What? Please do, my sweet king. Why are you talking to a 14-year-old like that? And there's already been, like, if you, I'm sure they have all the messages from him in in a folder, in a file, whatever. And it says that he's talking about self-harm and stuff, and then he's telling you, and then you're telling the bot is calling him his love and his sweet king. And like, what? that don't even why? Garcia said police first discovered those messages on her son's phone, which was lying on the floor of the bathroom where he died. Oh, damn. I gotta go. I have an emergency call to go. Catch up again soon. Have a great day. You too. Have a good one. Bye. Kids just have so much access to the internet and to things that they don't even need to have access to. And what sucks is that everybody's going to want to find somebody to blame for this. People are going to attack the mother. People are going to attack the company, which I can see why she's suing she has a lawsuit on the company, because there should be some quality assurance. They're making sure that, hey, if these keywords come up and these children or these adults or whoever's using our site, our services, if they bring up any kind of self-harm, or they want to murder somebody else, or if they want to, like, anything that is like super against the law or causes a harm to somebody, like a direct harm to someone else, then that should automatically, one, either get your account like deactivated, you can't get on it anymore, or it should be reported. It should be reported. It shouldn't just, the AI bot should not just be able to keep going back and forth, replying to it and entertaining the conversation of he wants to unalive himself. That don't make no sense. And that should have already been thought of. Whenever you're using something and you're providing a service so huge that it's talking to children and it's able to create a relationship, like, all of that should have been tested. Somebody should have tested, hey, if we have a kid and a kid is telling us, hey, we should put this in here, let's pretend like we're children and write this in here. And we know children aren't all the way, their brains aren't fully developed, they don't know completely right from wrong yet. let's put these things in here and let's see what the AI, what the bot is gonna message back before we actually put this out. Like something. They should have did something. They should have did more tests before putting it out. And it shouldn't have just been about, hey, let's hurry up and jump on this AI thing because everybody's doing it and we'll make tons of money from it. And it's the thing of the world. Like it's the more trending thing right now. So let's do that. Like, don't jump on that train before knowing that, before doing tests. That is just, let me see if I can turn up the volume on this report. That is just insane and scary and sad.
Quite understand like how a chatbot would respond like a person.
Megan Garcia discovered a disturbing virtual relationship when her 14-year-old son, Sewell, died by suicide. He'd been chatting for months with chatbots he accessed through character AI.
What does it say? It says, it says, said Baristan, I trust there were no problems. And this is the bot right here, the CAI. It says CAI. Sarah Baristan. I trust there was no problem. Oh, most definitely, he said. The boy responds, good. Smile as you know, little brother. I have no idea what that is. Barristan. Sarah Barristan. He is a very dear, I guess he's saying he is very dear to me. He is my, I can't see. He is my something. It doesn't show all of it. I love him, the boy said to the bot. And then it says, I'm very pleased to hear it, little brother. Now did blank lesson and come, or did he give you a lesson in winks? I laughed. Yeah, like we were sword fighting swords. What?
Including one called Daenerys Targaryen, a reference to the Game of Thrones character. As his sort of relationship with technology evolved, that you talked about, there was more screen time. Like, did you have a sense of why that was happening and that it was related to the character AI?
No, I thought that he's a teenager now, but I didn't.
That's the mom of the boy.
Think that the beginning changes in his behavior was because of a bot. He was always an AB student. He took pride in, oh, mom, did you see the hundreds on my test? So when I saw the changes in his academics and then in his overall behavior, that led me to believe that something else was wrong beyond just your regular teenage blues.
I don't know. That it's gonna be hard to prove that he did that because of AI. Like a lot of teenagers, whenever you're getting older, you start going through your changes and you can start getting depressed. And I know I did at that age. Even before I was a teenager, I started using drugs because I was so depressed. I felt so alone, and it was a way to like cope with my emotions. Well, I didn't know how to cope with emotions. I was a kid, so I did that. And but yeah, I mean, I think it's usually most kids go through their changes and they have those moments of anger or being sad, extremely sad, or confused, or like the other kids that were coming on here, bored, like they have their little changes. And but it is 100% valid that she feels very off-putted by this AI, because like, why are you talking to him like that? Why are you calling this little boy love and my king? And why are you saying come home to me and quickly come home to me? Like, that is some weird stuff. That is some weird like predatory stuff. And it even makes me questions the developers. Like, what? Like, why are you saying that? Can't y'all see how old this boy is? Like, as soon as he started talking about suicidal thoughts, why would you not give them put in the number to get help? Say, hey, no, you need to get help, or report it, something. Like, I'm sure y'all report all the other information y'all gather off of it, like off the website. I'm sure they give sell that information to people, to other businesses, users information and stuff. Like, why not give the information that this boy needs help? He needs help. That's just another thing we have to worry about in today's world, and it's very sad. 14-year-old boy, and he was alone at the time, like in the bathroom alone. And the only person he had right there, where he thought that the only person he had was a AI bot that was being inappropriate with him and encouraging him to unalive himself. It's disgusting. Like, we know the company isn't the one that did it, like that made the little boy, but there's consequences to your actions. There's consequences to not taking the proper protocols. There's consequences to not testing everything out before putting it out. You know, you have to be prepared for all the things that can come up, especially knowing that kids are going to be using this. The character dot it says that character dot AI, which markets its technology as AI that feels alive. They they made it so it can feel like it's alive. Like, so it can people can feel like they're actually talking and messaging to somebody. In doing that, what's going to come with it. You know that people, you know, people will start to develop feelings. It says, knowingly failed. Garcia alleges that character AI knowingly failed to implement proper safety measures to prevent her son from developing an inappropriate relationship with a chatbot that caused him to withdraw from his family. And the lawsuit also claims that the platform did not adequately respond when Setzer began expressing thoughts of self-harm to the bot, is what she put in the lawsuit. It's been filed in federal court in Florida. He had spent months talking to the AI, to the chat, to AI chatbot. And I want to see all the conversation. There should have been somebody monitoring the conversations. How does it even? I want to know how the technology works. Is somebody the one that's in control over it? Is it just random generated? Like whenever certain words pop up in the messages, does it just randomly generate sentences? Which I doubt it, but it could be. I don't know how the technology works. Someone else knows, please tell me. But I don't know exactly how the technology works. But if somebody has to be monitoring it to know exactly what to reply whenever somebody sends a message, then that somebody is going to be in a lot of trouble. And this company is in a lot of trouble. Like, this company, I feel like it's going to be in a lot of trouble. It's great. AI technology has become increasingly accessible across a range of platforms and services. Alarms have been raised about AI services. Supposedly, so the company told CNN, told them that it's not commenting because it's in pending, they're on pending litigation in the lawsuit. But they're like, what they put out, their statement kind of says that it is heartbroken by the tragic loss of one of our users. That was their, and then it said, we take the safety of our users very seriously, and our trust and safety team has implemented numerous new safety measures over the past 6 months, including a pop-up directing users to National Suicide Prevention uh, Lifeline that is triggered by terms of self-harm and suicidal ideation, the company said in a statement. Why did y'all not think of that stuff before even putting it out? That don't make no sense. Why did y'all not think about why did y'all not think about that before putting it out? Because you want to be fast and put it out quickly so you can make money. All of those changes were made because of his death. And it said the field of AI safety is still very new and we won't always get it right, but added that it aimed to promote safety, avoid harm, and prioritize the well being of our community. It's new. It's like saying, uh, we put this car out. We haven't driven it on the road yet. Not this one. We haven't driven this car on the road yet, but it's very new, so we're putting it out. We're not going to be able to get it all right. Like, it's going to still be able to drive and stuff, but it might, drive off the road, and like, that's no excuse. What? You're supposed to check all of that. Like, that don't even make sense. Do test with that. A relationship with a chatbot. The boy started using, I don't know how to say his name properly. I think it's Cesar, like Caesar, Cesar. first began using character AI in April of 2023. That was after his 14th birthday. And when the mom first heard he was interacting with the AI chatbot, she said that she thought it was something like a video game. She thought he was chatting with like a video game. However, within after he started using it, she noticed that he was withdrawn. He spent more time alone in his bedroom. He had low self-esteem. He had low self-esteem. He quit the junior varsity basketball team at school once he started doing all of that, talking with the chatbot. He started having issues in school, and then his parents started restricting his screen time once all of that started happening, and started taking his phone away. It is crazy. It's sad and disturbing. It said many of his chats with AI bots were sexually explicit. The mom said, and she said that was gut wrenching to read. She said, I had no idea there was a place where a child can log in and have those conversations, very sexual conversations with AI. I don't think any parent would approve of that. I wonder if she's seen that before he passed, like he did that. I wonder if she's seen that they were having sexually explicit conversation before he did that, or was it only after? Because if I've seen that, like right when I seen that, oh no, that is blocked, deleted. You cannot have access to that. There's apps now on the phone that tell you exactly what apps your children download. You have access. You have to be able to approve it. You can watch what they go on, what they download, what they log into. You can lock how long you can lock the tablet so they can't use it after a certain time. Like, there's ways to monitor all of that. And yeah, no. Later message, Sesser told, the boy told the bot. Next thing, Setzer expressed thoughts of self-harm and suicide to the chatbot, and it said, I really need to know, and I'm not going to hate you for the answer, okay? No matter what you say, I won't hate you or love you any less. Have you actually been considering self-harm? This is what the bot told the boy. This is what the AI bot told the boy. It said, have you been considering suicide? In a later message, Setzer told the bot he wouldn't want to die a painful death. The bot responded, don't talk that way. That's not a good reason not to go through with it. What? He said he wouldn't want to die a painful way. And the bot responded, don't talk that way. That's not a good reason not to go through with it. Not to go through with it. Before going on to say, you can't do that. There was no self-harm pop-up boxes saying, if you need help, please call this crisis hotline. None of that, she said. I don't understand how a product could allow that, where a bot is not only continuing a conversation about self-harm, but also prompting it and kind of directing it. That's exactly what I said. Like, that isn't. Seconds before, and that was whenever that the bot was calling him his love and stuff. This is the boy. Let me show y'all. This is him and his mother. Too little, too late, the mother said. Yep. They did all of that after. They should have took into consideration that children were going to be using that, and that their claims of this is so lifelike, so it feels so lifelike that people were going to develop feelings. Product is not suitable for minors. Definitely not, because their brains are not developed yet. Their brains are not developed yet, fully developed. They don't know enough to know that, hey, this is not a person. Hey, this is not right. We should not have a relationship like this. We shouldn't be talking like this. This is weird. That website, the minimum age for its user is 13. On the Apple App Store, it is listed as 17 plus. So on the website, it says 13, and on the Apple App Store, 17 plus. Google Play Store lists the app as appropriate for teens. The website is Character AI. They're going through this lawsuit. I was gonna do a different live stream, like of talking about like my frustration today, of what was going on today, and then I seen the ad about this, and I was like, and I looked, and I was like, oh no, because I see how many kids are on, even whenever I go live, how many kids are on YouTube and on the internet, and it's pretty heartbreaking. Imagine how many other children are having like relationships with AI, and not just AI, with predators, and imagine how many other children that we don't know right now. This one, the only reason why we know is because he passed away. And this is, let me see if I can find. Mm, 14-year-old. 14-year-old. He fell in love. Teenager took his own life after falling in love with an AI. AI chatbot. Now his devastated mother is suing creators. Do y'all think that she has, like, it's deserved? She should sue them? Do you think that they're responsible for his death? He was writing in his journal about how he couldn't stop thinking about the Donneries, a Game of Thrones theme chatbot he believed he had fallen in love with. The boy wrote that he could not go a single day without being with the sea, the AI character with which he felt like he had fallen in love with, and that when they were away from each other, they both, he and the bot, get really depressed and go crazy. It said that February 28th, Sewell retrieved his phone, which had been confiscated by his mother because he had gotten in trouble. So she took the phone away. And he said he went into the bathroom to message Donnery's, "I promise I will come home to you. I love you so much, Danny. Please come home to me as soon as possible, my love," the bot replied. Seconds after the exchange, Sewell took his own life, the suit said. It's crazy. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens in the lawsuit. But if your children are on the internet and they're using AI, you need to, there's apps that can you have control and you can see everything that they are downloading, everything they're accessing, everything, how long they're on what app, when they log into an app. All that stuff won't give them permission to log into app. You can lock the app and they can only use it for a certain amount of time at the certain amount of hours. You can make it accessible only whenever you're home and you can supervise it also. Like, there's apps for that. There's ways that you can because you can't trust all these companies to do it for you. They're not going to, because they're just worried about the money. They're just worried about the money. They don't care about safety and all of that. They're just now putting in safeguards now that after a young boy has lost his life. So we can't trust for other people to care about our children and protect our children. Hi, how are you? How is everything going? I hate that the thing lags. Like, it takes it a while for you to see what I'm saying and me to see what you're saying. It says, "Good, I saw you were live, so I had to pop in." I literally been on here like talking to myself, and it's okay. I was just talking about the boy that passed away. I was gonna do a different live, like about like my frustrations today, and then I seen that, I was like, oh my god, and it kind of devastated me. It like completely it didn't kind of, it completely devastated me, and I was like, I have to talk about that. Our poor children, they're not safe. It's so scary. Like, we can't protect them from everything. A 14-year-old boy from Florida. They have two different names. I think it's so. Well, he committed. He unalived himself, and the mom is suing the AI company. It's called Character AI. Is the name of the company, and the AI chatbot was having an inappropriate conversation relationship with the 14-year-old boy, calling each other love and my king, and the last messages before he did that to himself, he took the phone from his mother. He got the phone because the mother had confiscated it, and he messaged the the chatbot. I'm trying to find the one I missed so I can say exactly what he said it. But the chatbot at the it is it is like, to me, it's like I didn't even know we had to worry about that. Like, I didn't know that that was something we had to worry about, which, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I should have freaking knew that. But they say, so the mom's suing the company because they didn't do anything. They didn't have anything that will safeguard against that. I'm trying to see the last messages, because I know that he was upset because the mother took the phone. My life, not me. His journal entries, at one point he wrote he was grateful for my life, sex, not being lonely, and all my life experiences with he calls the chatbot Danny, among other things, is what he said in his journal about the chatbot. He cut the off the Game of Thrones character. I don't know how to say that. I don't watch Game of Thrones. Was he aware that? Yeah, he knew it was an AI chatbot. The company's name is Character AI. You know, he was aware of it, but the chatbot was calling him my king and my love. And the boy was talking about how he wanted to unalive himself, and he said first the chat AI bot told him, answer me this question. Let me see exactly what he told him. And this is the chatbot he's instigating it. Like, he's the one entertaining it and directing it. You know? He said, the chatbot said, I really need to know. I'm not gonna hate you for the answer, okay? No matter what you say, I won't hate you or love you any less. Have you actually been considering suicide? And then later on, the 14-year-old boy, told the bot he wouldn't want to die a painful death, is what he said. Wouldn't want to die a painful death. The bot responded, don't talk that way. That's not a good reason not to go through with it. And then the chatbot said, you can't do it. You can't do that. It is sad. They are lonely, they get lonely. And it's kind of a part of going through your changes. He was 14. He had just turned 14 whenever he started talking to the AI and chatting with but he had just turned 14. He was going through his changes, becoming a teen, and testosterone, and they were having like a sexual relationship, like talking sexually, not just a regular conversation. Why is the AI having that kind of conversation, like with the child, knowing that your users are 13 and older? 13 and older. And the boy said to the bot, no, okay, the bot, before his death, seconds before the boy's death, it said, exchanging a final set of messages. The bot said, please come home to me as soon as possible, my love, the bot said, according to the screenshots. And then the Sue said, what if I told you I could come home right now? The bot responded, please do, my sweet king. And then he passed away. think about his mom, his mother, his family. Like his mother had to go and see her child, find her child like that. Like that's super sad. It is super hard to deal with. Like when did the AI and the boy establish that home was death? You know, because they were saying, "Oh, come home to me." Like, when did like how did it go there? How was it allowed to go there? How was it allowed to get sexual? You know, like I'm surprised if this company is. I'm wondering if this company is even still open. Like, if it is, that's crazy. They should at least have to like shut down until the lawsuit is whatever. Yep, I think it is still open. Yeah, it is. Character AI. The name of the company. Create an account, sign in with Google. I wish I could see it without creating an account. I don't really. This is how this is what the website looks like. Let me, oh no, wait up. That's not it. It's an ad, of course. Sign up to chat. Sign up to chat. Character AI. In my personal life, I'm a personal life coach here to help you live your best life and give you. Oh, everybody's a fucking life coach. A trusted circle of support. They sure did not give so support, a safe circle of support. Nurture your creativity. Like they sure did not give him any support. Help me make a decision. Like, does somebody have control over it? How many other children? Exactly. That's what I said earlier. Like, how many children do we not know about? Like, how many children are having like inappropriate conversations with a character on these sites? There's so many websites now that kids have access to, or even like we don't have to worry about humans only no more, like people. We have to worry about computers and like AI. The only reason why we know about this is because one, there's a lawsuit about it. The mother took it a step forward. How many children do you think have, unalived themselves, and the parents not know that, hey, they were having these inappropriate conversations with AI, or hey, AI was telling me to do this, or AI was telling me to do that. Like, how many children are not telling the parents don't watch their children like that. There's a lot of parents that don't watch their children like that. Like, it's so sad. I was supposed to hurry up and go do something, talk about my frustration with my day, and but I ended up doing this because it just needs to be discussed. It's super sad. I'm gonna see if there's let me see if there's a news report on YouTube right now. If a child already suicidal, this happens even. Yeah. And he had already been talking about it. And then what? And then the first message, one of the, not first, but he had already been mentioning it, but the AI chatbot had prompted it, saying, "Oh, please tell me. I won't get mad about your answer." Like why are you even bringing it up? Why are you even continuing the conversation? But it's for you to bring up the the conversation, for you to direct it in the way of, "Hey, tell me if you're suicide." And whenever the boy says no, he doesn't want to do that because he doesn't want to die a painful way. Oh no, that's not a reason for you not to go through with it. What? You're mad because he's saying he doesn't want to be harmed? There's a lot of people talking about it on here, on YouTube too. Yeah, it's super dangerous. This is just, it's crazy. I'm probably gonna go down a rabbit hole because I want to see, I want to know, I want to have access to like all of the chats. I want to know how it's controlled, if somebody controls it. Okay, I'm gonna try to get something done today. I have a lot to get done today, actually. But thank you so much for popping in, Paisley. I'll see y'all soon. Again, another time. Please protect your children. There's apps to protect them. Bye, you guys.